Hey everybody, Andy here, aka Montolio, and we're back for round 2 of Vintage League with BANT. We won the die roll. How do we feel about this hand? We have a turn 2 Oko, maybe. Redraw here, double Wasteland. I think I'm going to keep it. This is super loose, but the fact that I can maybe get a turn 2 Mox down is pretty solid, and we do have some good plays turn 1 here if we can draw something with our probe, but let's take a look and see what we're dealing with. Okay, yikes. So we are actually playing against Clan Ironworks. And this is a really solid hand my opponent has here, because they're going to get a turn 1 God Pharaoh statue in. But we do have an answer to that. It's going to cost us our Oko. But I mean, the other option is we wait a turn. Okay, Tomb, Mana Vault, Mox, Lotus, Chromatic Star. I guess to do the Wellspring makes the most sense. Yep, there's the God Pharaoh statue. And they're sitting there going, oh my, we are in good shape here. But I am just going to nuke that right now. I'm going to get I guess a white source is probably where I want to be. I don't believe this deck actually runs Wastelands. I'm going to take the Mox and the statue here. So this cost us a lot to do it, but it is what it is. That was decent. And we're going to Wasteland them here and hope that their mana's screwed. I'm just going to crack it. No. Well, that was a good draw. Really good draw. Because that shuts their combo off. I don't actually believe they can beat that, but maybe they can. Clan Ironworks is pretty niche and it pops up, I don't know, once a year someone enjoys themselves with it, and yeah, so that just ends the game right there. Okay, so Clan Ironworks. So we've got some real nice tools against this deck. Pithing Needle for sure. I don't think we want swords. Day seems pretty bad. Like, this is just a really hateful deck for what they're playing. I think I like an Excavator. I don't see why not. Hull Breacher is probably pretty weak. It is a blue card. Pithing Needle is great. Like Time Walk. Probe is probably, Misstep I mean, is probably so-so. It does hit Chromatic Spheres, but probably not where I want to be. Flusterstorm is just a whole load of terrible. So our forces are looking really, really lackadaisical here. Oops, I took out a Hierarch. I think I probably just prefer having the Hull Breacher here. Let's try this out, guys. Yeah, this is pretty good. Obviously not keen to pitch this, the Hierarch, because the Hierarch's going to enable me to be able to cast the Energy Flux here, but we've just got an awkward hand that way. Okay, that's great. We have Force of Will if we need it. We have Force of Vigor if we need it. See what they got. Croc Clan Ironworks. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to let it resolve, right? I could force it. Seems really bad because I've got a flux coming down, but guess we let it go. Thought Monitor. Now, I think this is my opportunity to do the Ironworks, and I guess I'll take Time Vault. Let's try that. Don't try this at home, kids. I have no idea if this is correct. They're probably just going to sacrifice all their stuff, make a bunch of mana, and see what they can play off their Thought Monitor. And I mean, if they draw another Crack Clan, it's really bad for me, but... Yep. All right. It's a lot of mana. Just have to hope they don't find anything that can beat an Energy Flux. All right. All right. Time Walk, yeah. Guess that could have been worse. Yep. Yep. Blue card. All right, guys. Didn't quite pan out like I hoped it would, but... They're just drawing a card here, trying to get something going. Wow. All right. Crazy. I mean, there is a substantial amount of air in this deck, so... It's going to be hard for them to beat this. I mean, they're going to get maybe 1 to 2 turns max of the hits in, and then they're going to lose all their stuff. Excuse me. Yep, so they're just paying for all their stuff here. But they're going to get this turn, and that's it. So unless they can find a big draw off the top. Okay. They were tapping their mana, but probably realized that we're going to lose their stuff. Super awkward here because we are just drawing lands, but we have the key card on the table. They cannot pay for both their Thought Monitors here. I'm surprised they didn't... Oh, they did sacrifice. I'm going to say they just let it go. Yep. Next turn we'll have a hard cast Force if we can get there. Like something that would be kind of sucky for them to draw would be like an Ichorid Wellspring that they're keen somewhat to sacrifice it. Yeah, so they're just paying their stuff here. You got to appreciate it. You know, they are chipping away at my life total here. Just drawing cards, okay. Nice, they found an ancient tomb. I think I'll cast the Hierarch next turn. I think it's more important that I hold up a Force of Will here. All right. I mean, oh, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. I do this far too often. They're not going to be able to go off on me this turn. Because this is nasty for them. The Archon is really tough for them to beat, but I mean, I guess there's some world where they can punish me. Nope. That's gonna ice it. That is gonna get us a concession. It's the dismember plan is not going to work. Like between these two, they just can't do anything. And I mean, of course, the energy flux makes it so they can't pay. Yeah. I was gonna say that's one of the ways they could do it is with an Urza Saga, but they're not gonna be able to pay. Thin myself out. That is my last land. Do I want to cast the Archon here? I don't think so. No, I don't need to do it. Just attack for 3, right? Yeah, I just attack for 3. Yeah, I'll attack for 4. Well, that was kind of silly. I was going to cast my Archon and cast my Force of Will, but a little bit out of tune on how my Archon works, aren't I? And we have lethal in the air here. Like, I love my opponent's bravado here of finishing this out and trying to win, but I mean, they don't know I have a Force of Will in fairness, but this deck is extremely hateful and perhaps the most hateful deck you could probably put up against a Crackland Ironwork deck. But nonetheless, we will take it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you for round 3.